The off-season is time to relax and rewind after the hard few months of training. Now, everyone's different with how long they need or want to take off, but it doesn't mean you have to spend the whole off-season just sat on the sofa. The key is to have a mental and physical break from what you are doing through the hard part of the season. Now, we've put together some tips to help spice up your running and make it a little bit more enjoyable throughout the off-season. This time of year is great for running on different surfaces and terrain. Running off-road will help strengthen your stabilising muscles around your ankle and lower limb, but it's not just the physical benefits. It's a mental benefit as well, as it'll help with motivation and take your mind off the actual running. Now, cycling is known for being very social and often involving a coffee and cake stop mid-ride, and that's maybe not the best idea in the middle of a run, but that's not to say that running can't be social. So in the off-season, why not mix it up a little bit and try finding a friend to go running with, or maybe joining a club, and you never know, you might find some new routes or maybe some new sessions that are exciting. And then at the end of the day, why not stop and have your coffee and cake to enjoy at the end? And normally with a friend, but Mark's left me. But I'm not complaining because it means all the cake for me. Running with music is nothing new, but it can have a significant benefit to your training. For example, a song with a faster beat is likely to have you running at a faster cadence without even realising it. And I personally like to use music just to mix things up a little bit, so I try and run harder on the chorus and then take it easier on the verse, just to make it a little more fun. You'd be mistaken for thinking you need a track or a trundle wheel to measure a specific distance in order to do progressive reps. But at this time of year, when training is less specific, you can use natural landmarks such as a tree, or maybe just drop your jacket on the ground to measure that distance. And then you can just run to time. So do the rep once, time yourself, and then jog back to the beginning and try and run it again a little bit quicker next time, doing up to 5 or 6 reps. And then if you have used a solid landmark, you can come back week after week and see how you're improving. Your off-season will gradually become your pre-season, so it's a great time to get your longer yet low intensity runs in. And if you're not used to running further, then it's a good idea to maybe take some nutrition with you and a bit of water. So maybe it's worth investing in a small backpack or a bum bag to carry your bits. And it's also worth considering carrying your phone with you, just in case you do get lost when you're investigating new routes or you get tired and you want to lift home. And remember, if you're running at a low intensity, you might need to wear an extra layer just to keep warm. Motivation can be an issue after a hard, tough season. If you're struggling to get back into your running and you just can't quite get started, why not add in some purpose? Maybe start by running to the shops to get your food for supper, or maybe you can combine it with a commute to work. You could drive part of the way, leave your car, and then run the rest of the way to work. Running can be fun, and the off-season is a great time to remind yourself of this. Keep it varied now, as the structured part of the season will soon be back around. If there's anything you do to spice up your off-season running, we'd love to hear from you, so please let us know in the comments section below. And if you've enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and to subscribe to GTN, just click on the globe. And if you want some tips on how to train throughout the winter, just click over here. And if you want some tips on running on trails, click down here.